Hello and all, welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So for my very next guest for today is this incredible actress known by the name of Hope. She's a really good friend of mine and I'm inviting her on to talk about her role as the incredible role as the Master in the Last Time Lord series, a series that I create, and I actually play a role as the Doctor in the Last Time Lord series. Not for long because the Doctor's actually going to be changed into a female very soon. But yeah, let's add Hope in to chat about her role as the Master. And yeah, let's get hoping. Hey,
Hey,
you, how's it going?
yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
I
So,
was trying to work out how to try to. That's why
how
I
to get
sent
in?
you the request. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, anyways, welcome on my show. It's such a pleasure having you on, Hope.
I
To
love
people
being
that
here.
to people that don't know who Hope is, can you give a bit of backstory about yourself and how you got into acting, and then we'll dive right into the questions?
Yeah, definitely. So, hey everyone, I'm Hope Ayre. So when I started acting, I did something called the Brisbane Gang Show because I'm in Scouts, and it's a Scout and Guide variety show. Basically, that's how I started in musical theatre. I did drama in school, um, and now I'm doing the Last Time Lord series, which is amazing. I love it. It's really good.
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the questions now. As you play the Master, because you play the role of the Master incredibly, to let people know,
Thank you.
in the Last Time Lord series, Hope is such one of those kind of masters that you would not believe, like how good her acting is, and your acting as the Master is incredible. So for my very first question, what has the whole experience been like for you getting to play the incredible role of this iconic role as the Master?
Oh, it's honestly, it's been amazing. This is my first like big acting role as well, and I love it. I love every minute of it. Everyone who films with us is just amazing. They're all so incredible, and
Oh yeah.
it's yeah.
It's
And
just mind blowing. It's just mind blowing how like because we're huge Doctor Who fans. You
oh,
and I just talk about
definitely,
Doctor Who so much on set, and it's like
definitely.
the iconic like the how like the friends that we've made on set has been incredible. And as I said, your acting as the Master in that one scene, like when I was like just fell collapsed on my knees, and I was like about to regenerate. I was like, and then that moment, that very moment where you're like in tears, and then you're like saying, "I don't want you to go, Doctor." That shows how like strong acting you have.
Oh,
So
thank you.
yeah. So on to the very next question for you, Hope.
Yes.
So what have you learnt about the whole experience about being on the Last Time Lord series and playing the Master?
I think like just being yourself, because I've always struggled with just being yourself. This because I through school and everything, I wasn't really accepted for who I am, so I changed myself. But being yourself, and I've got so much confidence now. Because I suffer from anxiety, and it's helped me so much. Like from when I first started filming to now, it's just I've grown as a person. It's been amazing. It really has.
So on to my very next question for you. So to people that haven't seen your version of the Master, because I've posted some clips on Instagram and stuff of your version, but to people that haven't seen the clips, how can people relate to your Master the most? And what makes your Master different from other actors that have played the Master in Doctor Who before?
It's this is a really hard question actually. But I think because the master is portrayed as a villain-ish type, and I think um especially when the spin-off comes around, that they will get to see that she's, especially once they see her backstory, they'll understand why she is who she is today, basically. And I think she's very, very resilient, and I think because I get into character really well. I think because I can relate to her very much, and I think that helps into becoming the character and everything.
Awesome. So on my very next question, so why do people think? So why should people watch the Last Time Lord series in your opinion? Like, what makes the Last Time Lord the Last Time Lord? Yeah.
Oh, it's honestly amazing. It really is. It's it. Sorry, words don't want to work right now. It's amazing. Like, especially all the actors, very talented people. Really good storyline. It is really good. I am looking forward to watching it. I really am. It's amazing. Like, you did a really good job of writing all the scripts and everything. Really did.
So on to my very next question. So if you could have any memorable storyline for the Master spin-off series, because, okay, I want to make this announcement right now. So your Master, Hope's Master, is getting a spin-off series starting filming in July this year of 2021. As I said, you're going to be phenomenal in the role as the Master for your own spin-off series.
Thank you.
If you could have any memorable moment or storyline for the Master spin-off series, what would you like to see happen in this series?
Oh, that's a To be honest, I actually don't know, but I think having her just like I said before, I think just having her like getting people to understand like why she does what she does, just because of her like backstory and everything, and like them getting a real like grab of like the storyline and everything, and I don't know.
No, so well, you and I have. I know you and I have discussed of maybe a possibility of creating a musical episode.
Yes, definitely the musical episode. That would be amazing. Oh, I love musical episodes. They're just
well, I know you love
awesome.
your singing on set. I know you.
Oh yeah,
because you sing all the time on set. And
literally. before scenes,
oh, yeah.
I just.
So I got such an embarrassing story for the viewers. So
my god.
So last week when Hope rocks up on set, Hope starts rapping a song, and I'm like, "What are you rapping?" And she's like, "Oh, just carrying away rapping." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing!" And yeah, Hope is that Master people are gonna relate to the most in the spin-off series, and they're gonna love your Master in the spin-off. So yeah.
Oh, I remember that so well. That was fun because I was.
Oh yeah.
I think Hamilton, because that's right. It was Hamilton, and I was just like, yo,
just rapping.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best moment.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh yeah. So on to my very next question for you, Hope. So how long have you been watching Doctor Who for, and how long have you been like a fan? What has been like the most memorable moment about watching Doctor Who?
Oh, that's a hard one because everything's just so just amazing. It's Doctor Who, but my mum, who's actually watching, she introduced me to Doctor Who. We started on Eccleston, and like that, just like that first episode and everything, and like I got addicted big time. I really did. I think like with the companions, it's you can relate to them, and I think that's why like you can like just it's yeah. um, it's also amazing. I love it. It really is.
And the adventure and journeys you go on with the Doctor and the companion
Yes,
is
like
phenomenal.
it really is. It's like it makes you feel like you're there
Oh yeah,
as well. Like
yeah.
when you're watching it, you get so just you just get in the zone and you feel like you're there, and oh, it's amazing. And like it helps people a lot because I suffer from anxiety, depression, and everything, and watching Doctor Who, like that was my escape, and that really helped me. Just sitting down watching it helped me escape from everything that was going on, and I think that's also why I love it so much. It's just like it's been there for me when I needed it, sort of thing, if that
That's
makes
the
sense.
yeah. That's the complete same for me. Like, Doc, yeah. As you mentioned, it's an escape, and Doctor Who is that one show that you can go back to and just like watch numerous episodes, and you can be like, wow, like it's about a guy that travels in time and space, but not
Yeah,
only yes he's an alien, and yes he travels in time and space, but like you see that journey, you see that wow, like you see that memorable moment, and it's like
definitely.
it captures the story, and it's like
It
it's
really
incredible.
does.
Yeah.
It
So
really is.
yeah. So on to my very next question for you. So who would be your all-time favorite companion in Doctor Who and why?
That is a hard one. It really is because there's so many good companions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think like to pick one. I think it would have to be Rose. I think because I I could relate to her, and like like Billie Piper's like bloody amazing. She really is like her portraying Rose is really good. Yeah, it's hard to pick just one because they're all amazing. They
Oh,
really are.
oh man, the Meta Crisis Doctor storyline with Rose.
Yes.
That that when like the Doctor left Rose, and then like the Meta Crisis Doctor stayed with her on the parallel
I
universe.
know. I was
Oh, that
crying. I was literally bawling my eyes out. It was so heartbreaking. It really was.
yeah, yeah. Don't
It's
don't remind me
even
of
thinking
memories.
about it. Even
Yeah.
thinking about it, it's just like, don't cry.
Yeah. So on to my very next question for you. So who would be your all-time favorite Doctor and why?
See, that's a hard one because they're really good doctors. But I think I'd have to go with David Tennant. He's honestly, yeah, yeah. He's just amazing. Like there's like that goofy side of the Doctor as well. Like he he portrays the Doctor like amazingly. He really does, and like he adds his own
Serious
can't
side.
think of the word. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. And he's honestly, I think, has to be my all-time favorite, even though I've got a few favorites.
Awesome. So on to my very next question for you. So who would be your all-time favorite villain of Doctor Who and why?
People are probably gonna kick me for this, but it has to be the Master.
Praise.
Especially the female Master because she's amazing. She really is, and like I think like because ev- everyone has a dark side, and like I because everyone has a dark side. Like even if the kindest person in the world has a dark side, and I think that she also has a good side as well. And she's very relatable, very relatable. I think that's for a few people as well that can actually relate to her, and yeah.
And Michelle Gomez pulled off the role of the Master incredibly.
Oh, definitely.
Hands down.
Yes, the
Man,
best.
Michelle Gomez's performance was amazing.
Amazing, yes. It's just like, whoa.
Mm. So, on to my very next question for you. So, if your version of the Master could team up with any villain or monster in like the last Time Lord series or Doctor who would it be and why?
You know what? I honestly have to go with the Ood. Because that'd just be so fun. It really would. Like, the Ood are really amazing.
But wait, weren't the good guys though?
They were, but then they turned evil.
Yeah, they did too. Yeah.
Because with the Bulls they turned red and then they turned evil, and I think like it'll be really good because it shows that like everyone has a dark side, and like no one's perfect. Like, we're perfect in our own ways, but and I think like that's what that shows. Like, it shows like every character has its good days and then the bad days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to pick the Ood. It was either the Ood or the Daleks. It was one of those two, honestly.
Yeah. Daleks and the Extermination. Like, come on, you gotta
yes.
Either one of those, or the Cybermen. Cybermen.
Oh no, yes, so the Cybermen. Like, it's a really hard pick to just pick one, but I'm like, the Ood, definitely.
So on to my very next question for you. So, who inspired you as a person to get into acting in the first place?
Okay, so Jared Padalecki, who plays Sam in Supernatural. Like, Mum got me on Supernatural, but Jared Padalecki has his Always Keep Fighting campaign because he actually suffers from like depression, anxiety, and that sort of stuff, and that really like you can do what you want, basically. Like, if you have a dream, go for it. Like, no matter what like race, gender, sexuality you are, like what mental health illnesses you have, like, everyone should be accepted to do the things that they love and they dream of. And that's what, like, I always wanted to be an actress, but it got really hard, especially like with school and bullying, because I got bullied a lot. I feel like that got to me, and I just want to help other people like go for their dreams, and like, because everyone should be allowed to do the things they love and not get judged or anything for it. So that has to be Jared Padalecki, definitely.
So on to my very next question. So what have you learned about yourself as a person, especially during COVID?
I think I've learned to love myself more. It's because growing up, like, it's like seeing all these models and like skinny and everything. Like, I wanted to be like that, and I didn't really like love myself or accept myself much at all. But I think like figuring out who I was as a person as well it taught me like no matter what shape or size you are worth it. You matter. Like, and everyone should feel like they matter, because they do. And I learned to love myself and accept myself for who I am and not what I want to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So on to my very next question for you. So if you could be in any TV or movie franchise, what would it be and why?
All right, look, it has to be Supernatural. It really does. Doctor Who, like, yes, but it has to be Supernatural. I've actually got a Supernatural tattoo as well. Can't really see it that well, but
Yeah.
it's because that's where the boys have it on their chest as well. It represents an ending possession. But I know I'll never get on Supernatural because they just did their last season, season 15. I haven't finished it completely yet, and I'm already just like, no, don't stop, please keep going.
I have to ask, by the way, did you watch the Scooby-Doo crossover that they did?
Yes, that
What did you
was
think of that?
amazing. Yeah, it was funny. It was really good. Of course, Dean, like with the massive burger. It's just that was good.
So
It was really good.
Oh yeah. So on to my very next question for you. So what are the positives and negatives into the whole acting industry, and how do you get through those negatives as a person?
I think because everyone is I the positives is like you get to meet amazing people, like, and you get to inspire people to go, like, just do whatever you love, and inspire them to be themselves and make sure that they know that they matter, because everyone matters. But the downside is because I think a lot of people like think that's like, because like actors and actresses, they're human too, like, because like acting is their job, and I think some people sometimes forget that, and they've got a lot of judgment, and like I wish I could just stop all the judgment in the world and everything, because it's really hard to see like some actors like Robin Williams, like that, because he suffered with depression, like, and that was really sad for everyone, and like people take their lives every single day, and I think that everyone should accept everyone for who they are and what they believe in, because they do matter, and everyone should feel like they matter. So I think that's the negative side of it as well, like people looking at you differently just because you're a celebrity, or like it's hard. It is hard, but yeah.
So on to my very last question for you. So what's next for you, like goal wise? What do you want for yourself out of 2021?
Ooh, like I really want to be like start off like with like a TV commercial, like in a TV commercial, like acting. But I also want to work on like accents and like get the accents down pat, because that will help a lot, especially on my resume for like a lot of jobs and everything. But I think that's one of my main goals is to like and obviously finish the Doctor Who stuff, because I'm excited for it. I really am.
Well, as I said, you are such an incredible master. Everyone, I highly
Thank
recommend
you.
make sure go support Hope and her truly incredible work. Anyone that hasn't seen your work, yeah, definitely, as I mentioned, go support Hope. She's one truly inspirational person in life. Such a bright future ahead of yourself. Do you have any like last final thoughts that you'd like to say to people on the show?
I think just like I said before, just believe in yourself, because you are worth it, and you can do so much if you put your mind to it. You just have to believe in yourselves. Even when no one else believes in you, you matter, and you should feel like you matter because you do. And like, love yourself, because if people don't like you for who you are, don't change yourself, because they don't deserve you as a person. And I think that's what sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. I think that's because that's what I love to, like, make sure people understand that they do matter, because they do. And I love you all. You all are amazing.